Hey everybody, it is day 19. We have the advent calendar here. We're going to do that first off. Gummy bears, Kit Kat. Then we have, get the things out of the bag. You don't start out writing good stuff. You start writing crap and thinking it's good stuff. And then gradually you get better at it. By Octavia Butler. This is true. Everyone has to start somewhere. And then our challenge for the day is what's to your left? Use it. So literally to my left is a book. So we gotta put a book in there somehow today. Hi, how are you doing? How you doing? You good boy, you know that? Good boy. So that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be figuring out how to put that in. A book should be pretty easy, I think. I am currently have The Sims up. I'm trying to edit a house. I got one off the gallery. I don't know if this one's going to work. I have saved a couple of them. I'm going to try a couple different ones. I'm debating on like streaming it maybe. So we might do that just for funsies. I don't know yet for sure. But we shall see. That is the plan for today, that and do some writing, and that's really all that we have for today. And yeah, so we're going to hop back into this. I'm going to figure out if I want to stream it or not and figure that out before we go any farther. But let's get on to it. I was like, I know if I can make it work enough, I can fix it, make it do well. But, like, it's just, like, what I had in my head and what I was wanting was, like, too small for what I need for the house. And it was like, ugh. I have a fun little, like, Christmas PJs on. I was going to change out of them, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm comfy. Screw it. You guys get me in PJs today. It's fine. Actually, really helping, so. That wasn't supposed to happen. We'll figure it out. It's fine. I'm thinking greenhouse probably won't have anything over it. We'll make like a roof. We'll make this roof be like glass. And I feel like we really need to figure out this situation. This is supposed to be the math. Hello everybody, it is the end of day 19. I only got about 500 words today. I was exhausted. I only got like 3 hours of sleep. I can't remember if I said that or not earlier. If I did, here it is again. Huzzah! It's fine. So for today, I did not get in the challenge, but I did do, get that smoke out of there. I say choke on it. Oh my god. I didn't include a book, but I included paper. So, like, kind of did, but not really. I think I have probably about 30K left in the story to write, which will put me about 90K, which is where I thought I was going to be about anyway. So pretty excited for that. I did, like, I didn't really do a whole lot today. I did try and figure out a floor plan, as you guys saw. I really struggled. I even did some later on. I still just can't, like, wrap my head around it, so I might just, like, kind of just throw something together and hope for the best. Maybe not describe the house as much. Maybe kind of just be like, here you go. I also just tried to find houses on The Sims that fit what I needed without changing anything and see if that would help as well, kind of like shape it a little better. Didn't find any of those. So, Apparently also 8-bedroom floor plans are really hard to find on the internet for some reason. And I'm like, hello? Why are you not out there? Like, I see ads for 17-bedroom mansions sometimes. Like, why can't I have an 8-bedroom? I did, last thing before we go to bed, because I'm tired, I'm so glad that my glasses reflect so much so you can't see the bags under my eyes. About the whole Nano situation, I still am not really sure what I'm going to be doing, like how I feel and whatnot. I did like that the board is being very transparent, very like answering as many questions as they can, talking about it. So for that reason, I am continuing to update on the site, and like be like, I'm doing Nano. But like going forward after that, I'm definitely going to keep track of like what they're doing, see what they're doing a lot more closely, because like I had no idea anything was going on until I think it was like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. A friend of mine was like, "What's happening?" And I was like, I've never heard anything." And then another friend sent me a TikTok of stuff, which I watched, and then like comments on the video were like, no, this isn't all true information. And so then I did go read the board's posts in the forums themselves. And so that's why I'm like kind of like not disconnecting fully, because it sounds like they are potentially handling it well. From the board's standpoint, obviously other things were not handled well and need to be addressed, but it sounds like the board is going ahead and addressing those potentially properly. So I'm going to keep watch of that, but that's, so if people are wondering why I'm like not like done Nano, because of how they responded, I am still going to be updating on the site and finishing off this month at least, unless something drastic happens or anything. And I'm really hoping that going forward, they do really fix this problem, address it, take care of it, because obviously Nano is a big thing in the writing community, and it would be really nice to like still have that and not have it like, fall apart. Obviously the things that happened are horrible, and if they don't deal with them, we should be like, we're done. But I'm not for like knee-jerk reactions. People probably have noticed that with me. I have been talked to about it by people I know. They're like, why aren't you commenting on X thing? Not even related to like Nano at this point, just like in general. And I'm like, I don't know enough about it to say anything. Like, I got manipulated in my senior year of college into believing the wrong side of things, when if I had like taken a step back and like waited and really soaked up the information, I would have realized like that it was all wrong. But I was like, oh, like everything's fine. So for me, I tend to comment on issues late for that reason. Of I want to make sure that I have all the details. I don't like knee-jerk reaction and like, take action immediately if what I have just been told is only part of the story and it's not the full thing and could potentially be wrong. So that's kind of why it took me so long to address it in a video. Also, just in everything else, that is how I handle things. I usually take a couple days, wait, get some information, figure things out, make sure that I have correct information before commenting, because otherwise it's just like a whole another ball game. And I know people are like, oh, well, if you comment and you're wrong, you can just be like, oh, like I was wrong, etc. And I'm like, yeah, like that's fine, but you can, from experience, this experience I just said about like manipulation, you can do serious harm in the time where you were wrong to when you realize that you were not wrong. I harmed a lot of people in that time. I'll own up to it. It was a terrible time. I have made peace. I've reached out and sent messages to these people that I harmed and was like, hey, like, I'm sorry I harmed you. And so, like, that's a big thing for me of, like, moving on from that. You know, I'm not that same person. I've obviously learned from this. So that is why I don't, like, jump to something and be like, comment on it right then and there when everyone else is. I kind of, like, take a moment, wait, see, and then comment, because I have been in that position of you can harm people in that time where you were potentially wrong. So that is how I'm going forward with Nano. Still gonna update to the site. Still gonna, like, do these videos and these vlogs and, like, participate and hope that everything going forward goes well forward, and that, you know, we as a community still have the general vibe, even if things do go bad, that we still have each other, we still have writing, we still have all this stuff. So here's hoping it does not. Here's hoping they do well taking care of it. That's what I'm hoping for, but I know that it could go either way. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, your evening, whatever. I hope you had a great writing day. I didn't, but I'm going to go head to bed, and I will see you all again real soon. Bye.